Hi friends, this is Joanne. Welcome to my craft room and welcome to the Let's Get Organized Paper Crafters YouTube hop hosted by my dear friend Karen Yeagle from Yes Please Paper Crafts. I thought I'd start the tour on this side of the room, and this month we are discussing bulky embellishments. Now, to me, that means two things. Are they bulky on your page or are they bulky to store? So we're going to talk about both of those things today. So let me get over to the items that I want to show you. And that was a Sophie making a noise, and we'll get her in the video too. And I'll be right with you. Okay, friends, one item that I find is bulky on the page, but not too bad with the style that I use, and also very bulky to store, is flare buttons. And I have this rose bloom from We Are Memory Keepers. I know you can still get these on Amazon, and I believe that Joanne's online carries them too. So they come in white, pink, and this tealish blue as far as I understand it, and they're super cool. They have a thing on the top where you can put your flare buttons. So there's that. And let me open this. It is so cool. Watch. Look at that. I love it. So this is an awesome way to store your flare buttons. Okay. And these are all flare buttons from Yes Please Paper Crafts, Karen Yeagle's flare button shop. And they are the best flare buttons ever. If I do say so myself, they're my favorite. I don't use anything else. So I have each one of these compartments in, what do I want to say? Like different categories. That's the word I'm looking for. So there'll be a category for like summer, fall, and then red, black, text, butterflies, books, cats, all different things like that. Okay. So there is one way to store some bulky flare items. Okay, and I store a lot of bulky items over here, and I know you've heard me say this before, but this is the dresser that was in my bedroom when I was a little girl, and I had my friend paint it white to match my craft room. And here's Sophie making her debut. Say hi. So pretty. Okay, so guys, I have been so super excited to show this to you. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. This was just so exciting. I found this at TJ Maxx just recently, and when I left there was, I think, 3 or 4 more on the shelf, so you can definitely, there she is. So there might still be some at your store, at your local TJ Maxx. However, there are alternatives on Amazon, and I will link that below if you can't find it at TJ Maxx. Okay, there's a little glare on it, but I wanted to show it to you up close. And this is where I am storing all of my Bramble Fox. And I stored my Bramble Fox in a different compartment. Let me show you that, which are these 13 by 13 paper holders that I get at Michael's. And they're really cool, but don't buy anything storage related at Michael's until they go on sale. I had paper in here and I made dividers, and it works beautifully. However, I think this new option, which I'll show you closer in a moment, was way better. And I also needed a drawer for all of my shimmers, paints, paper collections. Okay, back to this. Now, this thing is so cool. I found it in that aisle in TJ Maxx, you know, where like the drawer organizers are, and like the jewelry organizers and stuff like that. I found it there, and it was oddly marked. Like there was one that had just 3 drawers, 3 up, and then this one has 4. So the one that had the 3 drawers was $29.99, and then this one had a $24.99 or $95, one of the two, price tag on it, which obviously was mismarked, but yay me. So I went there, I found it, I couldn't find a price tag, so I left it, and then I could not stop thinking about it, and I drove an hour to go back and get it. So I'm in New York. I know all TJ Maxx are different, but this might be at your store. So look at this. I want to just open all of these, and again, I know that there's a lot of glare. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do because it's acrylic, but look at all this. So I will go through all of these which is so super cool. I can't even look at that. I'm so excited. Oops, I missed one. Okay, so there we go. So they came with a pack of these drawer separators. See, each one of the drawers has 1, 2, 3 slots where you can put these in. But they only gave you like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 8 of them, which I found super weird. If there's 3 slots in all these drawers, they should give you enough for each slot, but there wasn't, and it was wrapped in plastic, so I know nothing was missing. So, you know, if I ever found anything like this that, you know, at the hardware store or something that I could use to slide into there, I would probably pick it up. But anyways, so this drawer here has all Bramble Fox. This whole thing is just for my Bramble Fox. This has all my cat stuff, and then back here is cat words, cat titles. And then this drawer has like all pink, red, orange things in it. And this one's my favorite because it's fall, and I did use 3 of those slot things on this. If you don't, you got to be careful, because if you pull this out too far, it'll go flying, and I already did that once, personal experience. This whole drawer went everywhere, so I had to pick all that up. But I did separate these because fall is my favorite, and I have tons of fall Bramble Fox. So back here is leaves. Here are, I don't know, what do you want to say, icons maybe, I'm not sure. So there's pumpkins and sentiments and acorns and all kinds of things like that for the fall. And then these 2 up front here are all title perspectives. So that's my fall one. And then this one, I did use all 3 dividers on this too, because back here I have all little critters, all little cute, super cute animals, bears, rabbits, all kinds of stuff like that. This is all butterflies. This is all like arrows, chevrons, things like that. And up here is all hearts and stars. Okay. Alrighty. And then over here, I didn't put any dividers in. This entire drawer is all summer perspectives. And Bramble Fox has wood pieces too. So if it had anything to do with summer, swimming, summertime, picnics, anything like that, I put them all in this drawer. And then here it has my purple and lavender stuff, and this drawer has all this really pretty blue in there. And then, so I did seasons and then colors. So here is all things that have to do with scrapping your craft room, like eat, sleep, craft, repeat. And then look at this. You have to see this. It's so cute. It's a Bramble Fox ATG gun. I can't. It's just too cute. And this one I used 3. This right here has winter perspectives, not Christmas. If they're Christmas perspectives, I keep those with my Christmas items. My Christmas paper collections, decorations, everything are all in a separate location. And then back here is my miscellaneous, whatever didn't go into a color category or a season category is there. And then this one is like blue, navy blue, and this is teal blue, and I keep all the protective coating on them until I use them so they don't get scratched. This one is baby blue and yellow stuff. However, like I said, if the summer stuff, if there was something in yellow that belonged in the summer category, it went with the season category. Okay, so there's that. And then next here, this is all my white stuff. And then in here is all gray or silver items. And then of course the last drawer is all my black perspectives. And the super cool thing about this is that these, let me see if I can do this. Let me back up a little bit here. These all pull out here. Oop, huge pop, I'm so sorry. But that pops out, and then you can use your label maker and label each one of these drawers right here. I'm very sorry about that loud noise. So I'm going to put that in there so Sophie doesn't get it. Okay, so there's that. Again, TJ Maxx, amazing, and I absolutely just love it. And like I said, if I will put an alternative, I don't think it's as good as this one, and you can search on Amazon to find yourself one of these if you would like one. Other items that I think are bulky on the page and also very bulky to store are charms and sequins. Look at this, you guys. So cute. Little jars with the flip up top, and there's pink. And I got these at Dollar General. I think they were $1 something. Like maybe it was under $2. Aren't they cute? I picked up 3. When I was there, they had ones with mint colored tops too. So I bought a huge bag of those sequins. So I bought 3 of those, and super cute decorations too, right? And then this is a little acrylic organizer that keeps all my charms in. So I have silver charms here, gold charms here, and I have my buttons down here. That's another bulky item on your page and to store. So I'll pull these drawers out so we can see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. And then, so see, it has little teeny compartments so you can make your categories. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to search if you're looking for something that has a cat on it. All right, I'll put that down. And then I'll grab my gold one. I'm trying not to move the phone around a lot. Camera, phone, you know what I mean. And then here is gold. Super cute. And I pick up charms from Joanne's, and I got a lot of stuff on Temu. Temu has awesome charms. And I make, I put charms on my layout sometimes, but I use these charms for little decorations on the side of my mini albums. Let me see if I can show you. Here, I'll move this a little bit. Try to go slow. Isn't that cute? So here's my Christmas mini album that I made. So I always poke a hole in the top with the We Are Memory Keeper crocodile, and then I put one of the little eyelets in there, and then I put these on here, and then I'll hang charms off these. Okay, so that's what I mean by charms. And then the third drawer, can you imagine if I dropped all this? Oh my good lord. All right, let's go slow. All right, and this one has all buttons. I just kind of did it by color. And then here are the brads, the old-fashioned brads that you actually have to poke a hole. And then some of like these charms, you know, the little plastic ones that you could put on a bracelet or, you know, on the side of your mini album. More brads back there and brads. So those are bulky, both to store and to put on your layout. And again, I got this on Amazon, and it really wasn't that bad. I'll link that below. And then let's go back up here. And also, I think sequins are not bulky on your page, very flat most of the time, but a sequin shaker can be bulky on your page if you make your sequin shaker big with adhesive foam. So these are the washi tape holders, and I get these at Michael's. Again, make sure you hit Michael's during a sale. I went to Michael's today, honestly. Today is October 7th, and this video is going up on October 8th. So this is for washi. You see it's got 3 sections. However, I bought these little jars, and you can get these on Amazon's, Joann's, and Michael's. They're right in that jewelry section, where, you know, people make their own bracelets and everything. And I just put my sequins in here. I stacked them too high. I'm sure you could probably put them this way too if you wanted to, just like washi tape. But I have one here that I keep right there. And then let me go slow here. And then I also have another one right there, but that has all my Pink Fresh Studio gems and my Shimmers paints and Spiegel Mom scrap sequins in them. All right, next up is washi tape. Not bulky on your layouts, but definitely bulky to store. Again, same thing, Michael washi tape holder, but I wanted to show it to you because now you can see, you know, it's full of washi tape. And I do organize my washi tape. Like up here is just random washi tape that I picked up wherever. I thought it was pretty. However, down here I have Paige Evans washi tape, pink paisley, and there might be an Altenew in here too, and that's probably that. And that, oh, the Cartabella's in this one too. This one has my Altenew washi tape, and this is the other thing. You know how Maggie Holmes came out with those rolls of stickers, and they came in that like plastic little box, super awkward to store. What are you going to do with it? So you either had to cut it apart and tape it to something and store it flat, or I just put it in here in my washi holder. You know, it's fine. And remember this one from like Marigold where you can make your own rose petals? Like super awkward to store. So I just put it in here. And then I have two of these over here. And then here, I can't get this open. I wonder why. Okay, this is all like Maggie Holmes washi. And I have some extra sequins back there. And I kind of just put them there so these wouldn't fall over. So there's that. I should probably move those because I'll forget that I even have them. So yep, Maggie Holmes there. And then this one is Simple Stories, all Simple Stories washi tape. And again, all Simple Stories washi tape. Some of them I bought because I bought it if I bought that whole collection, and sometimes I got some in warehouse boxes. I thought I would show you this one really quick in my scrap box. And again, it's just the same washi holder, but it's got some sequins here on the bottom. Okay, but this is Pink Fresh Gems and Crystals. And then here is all my Shimmers Paints sequins. And also, if you are interested in any Shimmers Paints products, if you leave my name in the comment box of your order, you will get a free gift. Okay, I just want to mention that because I like to have everybody get free gifts. Okay, there's some bulky stuff in here, such as these. Remember these? The little pom-poms. Love those. And the tassels. Oops, I dropped it. Those are a little bulky on your layout and to store. So this is like, I think it was meant to be like a makeup and or jewelry organizer. It's from Amazon. I'll link it below. I have two of them. I have one here and I have one here. This just holds my Bramble Fox metal dies, stencils, and paper snips. And then over here on the bottom is enamel dots. Not really bulky on your layout, but very bulky to store. So I just put all my random ones in here that I have extras. If I have a set of enamel dots that goes with a collection, it stays with the collection. These are just spare or extra that I bought because they were on sale. Okay, now we're going to go right into embellishments and how I store them. They might be bulky, they might be not. Some of these are bulky. I figured I would grab my most recent Hip Kit Club subscription. This is the, September 2023 Hip Kit subscription. So the first thing I do is I keep my collections in these record sleeves. They're just, they're pretty thick. They can rip on the side if you stretch them too far, so be careful. But you get a whole bunch of them in a package for a very reasonable amount of money. It keeps my collections together because I will put 3 or 4 collections in one drawer in my scrap box. Okay, so I'll just show you. Okay, so on the bottom is the cardstock that comes with the kits. On the top is the pattern paper. This particular month came with a die cut sheet, sort of like a cut file. So I will put those all on the bottom. You know what, let me just move this because then I'll have more room. Okay, and then next, not necessarily bulky, but I thought I'd show you. These are sleeves. You get like a whole package of like 100 of them for maybe $20, $22, I think. Super thick, very, very hard to rip. I love these things because I can't stand the packaging that any manufacturer stuff come in because it makes too much noise, that crinkle noise, and then the sticky stuff in the bottom always sticks to your ephemera, everything. So I use these. I'll link this below. And again, super inexpensive. They're from Amazon, and they're perfect. They're 12 by 6. Perfect for alphas, your sticker, your cardstock stickers. Everything fits right in here. You don't have to cut any of that down. And then the next thing that I get from Amazon to store my embellishment are these. Awesome. I love these so much. There are tons of different pouches out there. Tons of different pouches. I like these. They're very sturdy. I don't think they're very expensive. I'll link them below. They come in different sizes. There's envelope sizes. This is small. I think this is 5 by 7, and this might be 7 by 9. Again, I'll link it below, and when you click on it, you'll see the 3 options for the sizes. Okay, so the small ones here, and again, one of the other reasons I like it is because it snaps, and these are very good quality snaps, because then if I happen to drop this, or you know, it goes upside down for whatever reason, all my stuff is not falling out, so I want mine to close. So here's a small one, and it just has this ephemera in it, and see how flat it is? So it takes up no space whatsoever in my collection, so I can keep everything in my drawer as flat as possible. Okay, and then here is a bigger one, again with a snap, and this has some chipboard and some tassels in it. And the super old chipboard, remember, you know, the big huge chipboard 12 by 12 sheets, I think American Crafts or something, I don't remember. I don't buy those anymore because I found I was not using them, but of course I have some older ones from like Maggie Holmes and Paige Evans and stuff. Tassels, those are kind of bulky. Hip Kit Club chipboard is amazing. It is the best. It is perfect dimension. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. So this is a little chipboard sheet that you got this month. So again, you would think, you know, I always keep the back because you can back your photos with this, and I want to know what collection it's from in case it ever gets separated from the collection. But look, still super thin, right? Look at that. So it keeps everything flat. Ephemera, not bulky, but all together it could be a little bit bulky. So if you shake it and it flattens it all out, it's really not very bulky at all. Okay, there's that, and then this is another ephemera. But we did get some bulky items in the last hit kit. They are not putting their chipboard on the chipboard sheets. They are putting their chipboard in ephemera packs, and you don't have to poke them out, you just pull them out. This is definitely bulky. Before I do that, see, you're going to get some bulk here. See some bulk here? Okay, so totally awesome. Let me show you what I'm talking about with Hip Kit chipboard. Let me see. Look at that. It's chipboard. It's perfect, but it's not super, super thick, so it's annoying on your page and stuff. But you got like, oh my gosh, 68 chipboard pieces in one package in last month's kit. So that can be very bulky to store. Oops, I almost lost one. And I just put them in this. It flattens it out. I mean, you can shake it a little. I mean, if they all drop down to the bottom, then you'd have a lot of bulk. So before I, you know, put them in my record sleeve, I just shake them up a little bit, flatten them out. But you're going to get a little bit of bulk on that. But 68 pieces of chipboard right there. That's pretty cool. This has several things in it. I take everything out of the packages. Sometimes I leave the little teeny alphas that you get for like pocket pages or whatever in its sleeve because I don't want them to get knocked off and ruined. So this month we got a lot of bulky things. Again, I keep my paper because I can use it to back photos and stuff like that. And I'm sorry if you can hear the geese flying over my house right now. My windows are open. I'm so super sorry. I think this is what you would call like acrylic epoxy flares. There's little buttons. Aren't they cute? Look at that. And that's got a little bit of bulk to it, not too bad. But things like twine, pom-pom trim, that has some bulk on your page, and it's difficult to store. So they put it on these really pretty sheets. They're pretty too, but I meant to say, honestly, I meant to say like convenient, flat, little cardboard pieces, and they have the notches and the ends so everything doesn't fall off. So you got some twine, some pom-pom, and I think this is like that crepe paper stuff that you use. It's really cool. So there's that, but also we got the wood buttons with the pretty flares in the middle. this month. Those are bulky, definitely bulky. So I've got those 3 things right there are bulk, and then this is 3-dimensional layered pieces, and it comes with foam, and these all move so you can prop them up like that. So that has some dimension too. And if I put all of this together, you would be surprised how flat these pouches keep things. So let me slide that back in. And when you slide your things into here, be careful sliding it. Don't let it hit the top, because then it'll hit that and everything will ping off, you know. Okay, but that's a lot of stuff in there, and it's pretty flat really for all of that, I think. So there's that. Then the next thing I want to show you, I have right here, is I have a lot of bulky stuff in here. This is just a drawer for my scrap box. It happens to fit the 4x6 photo cases. Super awesome. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. I can get 9 in here. 10 will not fit. I tried. Okay, so I'll show you some things that I have in here. This is from a shop that I love. This lady, I can't remember the name of the shop. She hand crochets all of these, and I think these are awesome embellishments when you're doing like Victorian albums. Perfect. Look at this little teeny dress. She hand crocheted that. I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. Flowers, frames, doilies. These are bulky. So these photo cases are awesome. This one is crocheted right onto a paper clip, so you can put it in your planners or your calendars or whatever you have in that arena. So there is a lot in here, you guys. And this is some butterflies that my friend's mom hand crochets, and it has a magnet on it. You could put it on your refrigerator if you wanted to, but I'm going to take the magnet off, and I'm going to use it on an album cover. Aren't they cute? Love that. So hand crocheted, handmade items, photo cases, totally perfect. And let me see if I can find one. Yeah, I mean, look, this is all chipboard. This is older Simple Stories chipboard that I didn't end up using. There's a ton of chipboard in there. So photo cases are awesome. I also will take things that I used my metal dies on and I didn't end up using on my layouts, and I'm not going to throw them away because I made them, so I'll keep those in here and use them on a card or a different layout. Okay, this is my Simple Stories Indigo Garden collection, and I just wanted to show you, Karen made I think 2 different sets of flare buttons that match this collection specifically. So I will put it in a pouch, and you can lay them flat. I love these. I will link the shop below. You can also put your flare buttons in the photo cases too, just like this. With these, if you wanted to. The photo case would not fit into this particular collection drawer because this was one of my favorite scrapbooking collections ever, and as you can see, my drawer is full. I mean, you're not getting anything else in there. So I didn't have room for one of the photo cases, so I put it in this. But like, she also made a couple collections that go perfect with Pink Fresh Studio, Days of Splendor, and Good Times. They're fall collections, and I do have all those flare buttons in a photo case in that drawer. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next thing I wanted to show you are these little drawers, and again, this did come with the scrap box, but same concept. You can find these little trays of these drawers in Joann's and Michael's, and the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, has the refrigerator bins in like a similar shape and size for these, super cheap, that you can store your stuff in. This does have dividers, so this one has my bows. These are from Spellbinders, not Simple Stories. And these are all my tassels. So I have small tassels here, larger tassels here, and then some more bows. And those are bulky, and these are not bulky, but I am literally obsessed with honeybee stamps gems. They are so awesome. I'm sorry about that glare. So I have like a million of them, so I just put them in this drawer, and it contains all of them. Otherwise, think about it, if you had all of these, look like, where are you going to put those? Look how thick. all those I have. So I put them in, and then I just kind of spread them out a little bit, and then it makes it so you can look through it a little bit better. You could put it in a drawer upright like this and flip through them too, but I keep this literally right next to where I sit because I use them constantly. Next, these are super bulky. These are all my charms. I get these from Hobby Lobby. I got this one from Hobby Lobby. Look at that. I think this could be a keychain too, but I am going to put this on a mini album. Oh my god. I'm not really into making my own charms and stuff, so I just buy these. And you know how you get them at like the jewelry aisle at Michael's and Joanne's. And that whole aisle goes on sale sometimes too for 40% off. So I'll just grab them if I think they're cute, and I'll save them for future charms on the side of my albums. Look how cute that fruit is. And like this one will be perfect for a Valentine's mini album. Wouldn't it be awesome? Love that. And then there's just these ones. I just dangle them off the side of my albums, and then I will take little circles and clip little charms to these and just make it, and there's a whole bunch in here. These are super bulky, so this gives you a place to store these, and you can store them flat so they're not getting ruined and they're not catching on each other. So there is that. Same concept, these little drawers. You can store your twine in it. I've got room for some more here. These are very bulky to store and add just a little bit of bulk to your layouts or your projects. So those little drawers, again, go to the Dollar Tree. They're only like $1.25 now, and that's that. So anyways, I think that's all the bulky stuff I have. I don't use super bulky things. I'll just put this here so we have something pretty to look at. I don't use super bulky things on my layouts, so that is the much bulk that I have. I think that like sometimes the bulk is storing your items. So I hope that some of the things that I mentioned today help you out in your craft room. And if you don't have a craft room, that's fine. If you just have a couple bins, these are perfect for that, where you pull your bins out and go to your kitchen table, your dining room table, or whatever. These will help you organize your stuff and keep things super flat for you, and it protects them. So that is linked below also. But again, if you buy any of those acrylic drawer organizers from Michael's, make sure you do it on sale when they're 40% off. Otherwise, all of that stuff is super overpriced in my opinion. And in the description box below is a list of everybody else who is participating in this month's hop. Okay, and like and subscribe to everybody. And if you like what you saw here today, subscribe to my channel. I have several craft room organization videos coming up because I just reorganized a bunch of stuff, and I put a bunch of new stuff up on my walls that I really want to show you guys. I redid my cart, and I'm going to get those done very soon. I keep talking about it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so be on the lookout for those within the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to put them all up at once. I'll probably separate each one into a different video so everything's not super long, but be on the lookout for that. Okay, I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Bye.